Hi, Angela here. I just wanted to share my tarot cards. They have been about nearly for a year now, and there's been some various YouTubes, and quite a few people have done spreads with them. I just wanted to share them myself, really, because I haven't. um, Anyway, so these are my cards. I'll just flip through them quickly, maybe give explanations if need be. Um, I really love my High Priestess. I wanted to focus more on a crone energy rather than sort of this young kind of energetic energy they tend to have in a lot of these cards, which kind of a lot of them focus, let's be honest, on looking pretty. My deck isn't pretty. It's kind of beautiful, but it's not as pretty. Mother Nature, she's quite pretty, but you know she represents the beauty in the world, but she's also pretty harsh as well. Uh, the hierarchy, sort of a little bit of an up yours to the white patriarchy, really. That kind of energy is a little bit too much, I think, in the modern world. We value power, money, well above the Mother Nature here. So I just wanted to kind of, influence, just put that in there, really. Very traditional Hierophant there. The Chariot. Again, I want to go for something a little bit groovy there, really. Strength card, more going on the compassionate side of strength, and the fact that strength isn't about brute force; it's about compassion as well, and the being able to be yourself. Hermit, one of my most favourite pictures. I'll be honest, I really kind of like that one. Makes me feel good when I look at it. Gone for the Wheel of the Year there, just because it's certain times of the year affect how we are, and how we perceive things. The Wheel of Fortune is probably a little bit kind of old-fashioned in that sense. It's not sort of, life kind of goes on. It's a constant circle. Me Justice card, seeing with your heart. The Hang One. Now, she's had a little bit of some kind of a little bit of kind of people sort of saying about, trigger warnings because she's a hanged woman. I will be redoing aspects of this deck. This one of the cards I might redo. I really want to go on the energy of somebody being vilified for their beliefs, really. So I suppose typically the hang one might have been a kind of essence of Jesus being hung for or being crucified for what he'd done. It's the same sort of thing, really. And as you can see, it's actually based on Courtney Love, and I feel she's one of the most vilified women about in this century. For somebody's partner kills themselves and they get the blame for it, and it's just like I'm not going to go on too much about that, but there's a reason behind that one there. Death, oh my god, I love this card. It took so long to do that and get all the details in his spine and stuff, but I really, really love how it turned out. Temperance. Now, she is actually based on my best friend Soph, who sadly died a little while ago. She had an accident. I don't know if you noticed, there is one of her hands. Oh, it's covered up in the thingy, but she'd lost half of her hand by falling in front of a train back when she was an alcoholic, and she battled these demons and she won. And it's kind of like she's chucking away her bottles of wine there, but it's about that kind of getting the inner balance in your life, and not being sort of like taken over by what you want, which kind of goes on to our next card, the Shadow Self. Again, this one's had a little bit of, I've had some comments about this and the white mask. It's not really a white mask as such. It's just I wanted to convey like a blankness, and the person behind sort of like switched off, really. That kind of apathy, going so much into what we want that we're not really going for what we want. We're going for what we're told we want. Yeah, so that's the feeling behind that one. The tower, pretty traditional, that one. The star. Now, I've always had this kind of image in my head of the star being this absolutely beautiful black woman with a massive afro with all the stars, and that is what I wanted to convey there. Some of you might see that is a little bit of a Diana Ross type thing going on there. The moon, the sun, my first ever rescue staffy Bart. Judgment, basically, we're the only ones that can really judge ourselves at the end of the day. Also as well, don't judge others without looking at yourself, really. And then the world. And then we go on to the minor suits. Start off with the mind, which would typically have been swords and the suit of air. We have the sage, we have architect, and we have the mind. That's with all of them. So I've gone really more for the face of the moon, the crone, the mother, and the virgin. Obviously renamed for sage, architect, and seeker. Because I don't think you really need more than 3 sort of court cards, really, and it's like a bit more gender fluid. So there's no sort of like you can be a man or a woman, or a they or a them, what have you. It doesn't matter. The gender's not important here. Now then, the 4th court card is like a pagan festival. So this is Samhain. We've got your little fox looking at his ancestors there. And then it goes on to the aces being replaced with a seasonal equinox or solstice. So you've got winter there. And you go on to your 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those. And going on to the earth, you've got your sage, architect, seeker, festival Lammas, autumn equinox, then your 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Onto your hearts, which would be your cups. Oh, sorry, the earth would have been pentacles. Sage of heart, obviously these would have been cups. And then you've got your architect, your seeker, based on my lovely niece Stephanie. The festival of the Ironbark. Then you've got your spring equinox, 2 of heart, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then going on to spirit, which would have been your wands, your kind of inner fire. You've got your sage there, your architect, seeker. Then you've got Beltane, the summer, which is obviously solstice, 2 of spirit, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, obviously these cards are the first ever edition, very limited, 250 done. There are a few cards I will be redesigning and hopefully get a publishing deal on. But I'll put a link to the Etsy page where you can buy them. I've also got, because I'm less than 70 left now, I've also got 30 decks that you can get with a bag signed on the bottom. Because my dog is barking there. I will see you later. Thank you for watching. Bye.